So last year with IWC, we had the year of the engineer. There were so many beautiful models on that front released. The year before, we had the Eternal Calendar. And this year, we have this. This is the brand new IWC Pilot's Venturer vertical drive. And yes, before you say anything, I'm just as confused as you are. And that confusion has led me to make this video covering everything that you need to know about this new model and also all these specs and juicy good bits of detail that you might have missed. And it's interesting, once I actually did some digging around this watch, once I actually did my research on this watch and kind of put aside the way that it looks, because the fact it doesn't have a crown is weird, right? It's actually kind of incredible. So let's begin with the fact that this is literally a first from IWC. This is the first IWC ever designed from the ground up purely for space flight missions. This specific model has actually been space flight verified by VAST. And it's been verified for the Haven 1 missions. But what actually is VAST, you ask? And it's a great question. I'm not sure if you guys are the same as me here, but anything outside of NASA when it comes to space, maybe the Speedmaster as well, I'm kind of lost. VAST is essentially a private aerospace company focused on building the next generation of commercial space stations. They're developing Haven, which is essentially a series of those space stations. And the goal here is to enable continuous human presence in space. Their focus areas include microgravity research, in-space manufacturing, and also commercial and government missions. So they're a pretty legit company, but the question still lies, where the hell is the crown? So all of these models have a brand new crownless design, which looks, if I'm totally honest, kind of freaky. Kind of bizarre. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it, but I'm struggling. But the actual technical innovation as to why it doesn't have a crown and also how it works without the crown is weirdly genius. So all the functions are controlled via a patent-pending rotating bezel. It has a vertical drive system and also a bezel-driven clutch mechanism. It has a rocker switch right here to toggle between functions, winding, time setting, and also GMT, and it's designed for operation with gloves. So essentially, remember when you're in these big spacesuits, it's pretty difficult to actually turn a tiny little crown because it's so thick. And the same goes for pilot's watches, and that's why the IWC Big Pilot's crown is that huge onion-shaped crown. So what they've done here is they've taken the crown away and allowed you to just swivel round that bezel, which is a lot easier in spacesuits, which is cool, but when are you ever going to wear a spacesuit in today's day and age? I suppose most of watches functionality nowadays is kind of just cool, but not relevant. I do like this, but I'm really trying to wrap my head around it. But what I don't need to wrap my head around is this giveaway. We are giving you the chance to win a Tag Heuer hat to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button, comment with what you think of this piece below. Is it cool? Is it weird? Is it a little bit freaky, like I think? And also follow our Instagram while you're at it, at Chisholm Hunter Watches. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Let's get on with this IWC. This model also has a hybrid winding system, a dual time GMT with 24-hour display, and it's built for extreme environments. So it's been tested against vacuum, radiation, minus 150 degrees Celsius to plus 100 degrees Celsius. It's also been extensively tested up to 10 Gs of force. Right, so that's essentially all the cool stuff that you need to know about this watch. But let's strip it back to the specs. How does this actually wear? So essentially this watch comes in at 44.3 millimeters in diameter. Yes, it is thick. Yes, it is a chunky boy, but remember the kind of genius that is going on inside, because it is genius, right? I've never seen this before, which makes it kind of forward thinking. And I'm going to say genius one more time for those at the back, but genius. And here's the thing, every piece of tech or everything that is released ahead of its time is always deemed as a little bit weird before it settles into society. Let's look at Tesla. That was deemed as bizarre. Nobody's going to drive an electric car because that would never happen. And now that is kind of the done thing. And taking a sidestep there, let's look at mirrorless cameras. I mean, they were seen as really freaky, really weird. Nobody was going to use them, and now they're everywhere. My point here is, don't take the freakiness of this watch as negative. It's a good thing. It's innovative. But here is the kicker. This watch has a thickness of 16.7 millimeters. Yes, it's a thick boy. The case comes in white zirconium oxide ceramic, and the bezel and the case back are both in ceratanium, which is of course patented by IWC. The dial is in a matte black and it's highly, highly legible, and the crystal is sapphire crystal glass with anti-reflective coating on both sides. It's water resistant to 10 bar, and the strap is in a white FKM rubber with a ceratanium buckle. The movement on this thing is really cool, actually. The movement is the caliber IWC 32722, which is fully in-house, it's fully automatic, and has 120 hours of power. It beats at a frequency of 28,800 VPH, has 21 joules, and of course the functions include GMT or jewel time. You have a 24-hour display and also a date and a hacking seconds. I am always honest on this channel. I am always to the point on this channel, perhaps to my detriment sometimes because of the ADHD brain. I struggled at the start with this watch to understand what it was about. But then when I started reading into it, I realized it's actually quite damn cool. I mean, it seriously is. Now, is it wearable in everyday life? I would argue maybe not, but is it absolutely unbelievable innovation? Yes, it 100% is. But you could say exactly the same thing about the Eternal Calendar. I mean, is that wearable in everyday life? Probably not. Is it an amazing innovation? Yes, absolutely. And a lot of the times what these brands do, this goes across the industry, they'll have a focal point in a massive piece of innovation. For example, the Eternal Calendar or this. They don't produce that many of them because they don't expect to sell many of them, but what they're doing there is they're flexing their muscles. They're saying, look at what we can do. We are forward thinking enough and innovative enough to create something brand new that nobody else has thought of before. And that's exactly what this is. And I'm all for it. That's unbelievable. But let me know what you guys think of this watch in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to win a hat. And I'm at Watches and Wonders. I'll see you soon.